Hey guys, it's Wes from YGO Lab, and I'm here with my friend Jared.
What's up, guys? How you doing?
And today is actually the first anniversary of our channel, so in order to reward our awesome subs, we will be presenting 3 deck profiles tonight. Well, I guess we're probably not going to upload them all tonight, but maybe, I don't know, we'll decide on that later. But first we'll be doing Bujins, and then I guess we're going to be doing Girgia Hands, and then Evil Swarm. So
we'll give a little brief overview of why each deck is good in the upcoming meta. And anyway, let's get started.
Alright, so first Bujins, I guess we'll talk about them for a little bit. But anyways, the 2 bigger deck, well, I guess Shadows are now a thing. And then the other next big deck is going to be Quilloffs. And Bujins actually has a very good matchup against both of them.
I pointed out to him that with Evil Swarms, you stop their pendulum summoning of the level 9, 8, 7 monsters. And there's no way they can get killer if they can't get the pendulum summons off. And then Bujins because
Crane is a problematic card for most decks.
Crane too good.
So you don't even need to special summon. You can get over killer, and then yeah. So I guess we'll get into the deck. Enough of the talking. 3 Yamato. I don't know why I run 3, but it's a pretty good card. Yeah, obviously you need it for the deck. Gets your plays off, sets up your graveyard and your hand. And yeah, it's Yamato, not much else to say. Then his partner in crime, we run 2 Mikazuchi. You can get your Bujin Carnations to your hand when you send cards with Yamato.
The GX heroes.
Yeah, man, you got your Chaz right there. And then to finish off the Bujins, Beast Warriors, 2 Alexis, Bujin Harumi. So yeah, it's a floater. You just banish a Bujin from your graveyard. This can be anything. It could be Crane. Most of the time it'll be Crane or like Mikazuchi, maybe even Yamato. Depends what you have in your graveyard. Obviously, you're not going to banish the hare or turtle, because that'd be plain stupid. But anyways, that's it for the Beast Warrior Bujins. For the Bujingis, I run 3 Crane. Unfortunately, one of them's still in the mail. I really thought it would come in today, but it didn't. So as a little placeholder, I have a token. I'm also missing a Bujin Carnation, but other than that, I have the whole deck right here. They're just commons, so I mean, it's not that big to proxy them. Not that bad. Then 2 Hare, to prevent your Bujins from being destroyed. 2 Turtle, prevent them from being targeted.
Hey Wes, let me ask you something.
What's up, Jared?
Which came first, the turtle or the hare?
I honestly have no idea.
When you're playing, which one comes first?
Well, a pretty standard first turn play is if you can get the Bujin, the Yamato in your hand, which you will most games, because so many searchers. You're going to want to dump the hare first, because honestly I think destroying's like a bigger threat. If your opponent opens Dark Hole, the turtle in your graveyard's not going to do you much good. So
thank you for answering me.
You're going to want to go hare first, then the turtle. And then to finish off the Bujingis, 1 Quillin, so you can pop problematic face-up cards. This could include like Skill Drain. Most times it can be Skill Drain, but other cards, any face-up. And then Honest, because hey, why not run 4 Honest instead of just the Crane? Alright, so yeah, that's it for monsters. I don't know how much that is, but you guys can count. So yeah. Then for spells, we have 3 Tenki, searches your Yamatos, your Mikazuchis, anything you want. Well, any of the main Bujins.
In case you guys were wondering, it's 16 monsters.
There you go, 16. And then, like I said, I'm missing a Carnation, but yeah, it'll be in the mail Monday, I can promise you that. And then, for more searches and added consistency, 2 Pot. I really wanted to make room for a 3rd one, so if you guys give me some suggestions what to cut, that would help a lot, but for the meantime, just 2. And then 2 Kaiser, so you can lock your opponent down.
Card's stupid good.
It is very stupid good. Ran in my Batlin Boxers when you got that yoke on the field. And 2 Lance, because you're not always going to have the turtle or hare in your
protect
graveyard.
Yamatos for days.
So you got to protect your Yamatos. Then to finish off the spells, 1 Trap Hole, Book of Moon, 1 of...
Dark Hole.
What did I say?
Trap Hole. It's
I said Trap Hole. Now Dark Hole, Book of Moon. And I'll let Jared count those.
Go ahead.
And for traps, 2 Fiendish. Again, I'd like to run 3, but I just don't know what to cut. So if you guys would help, that'd be great. So yeah, when I first heard about Bujins, I wanted to run Breakthrough Skill because I didn't even think about cards running over Yamato. But yeah, Fiendish Chain negates their effects permanently, not just till the end phase. But you can't use it again. but it also prevents them from attacking, so it's better in Bujins.
14 spells in case you guys
14 spells. For another trap, we got 2 D Prison. I'd also like to run 3. Just space is a problem in this deck.
You don't need 3.
Honestly, you really don't need 3. If you have the Crane, Yamato, you're just going to run over monsters. You don't need to banish them. 2 wiretaps, so you can prevent trap cards from happening. And then the one-ofs, Bottomless, Compulse, Solemn, and TT. That's it for the main deck. I'll let Jerry count those up again. And for the extra deck,
10.
2 Swansuno has 10 traps. 2 Swansuno, most of the time you're going to get this out through Bujin Carnation, the spell card, but it can run over all monsters possible that your opponent controls, and then you can detach to search, and yeah.
Why don't you run 3 with 3 Bujin Carnation? Why don't you run 3?
You are never going to make a third one. I don't think I've even made the second one yet.
Alright.
So, just space.
Right.
I mean, honestly, you don't need the space. I'll explain why in a moment. But let me just go over, like, the necessary extra deck cards, and then anything after that, you can pretty much just run whatever you want. So, 1 Kagesuchi, 1 Tsukiyomi. I don't make them that often, but Kagesuchi mills 5, and I honestly forgot what Tsukiyomi does.
Tsukiyomi, you discard your hand and then draw 2.
Yes.
It's great to get the dead Bujingis out of your hand.
Draw engine and dump your Cranes and Hares, and maybe even Quillen. And then the last Bujin, 1 Amaterasu, looks pretty. Again, you're not going to make this very often because it requires 3 level 4s, but when you do, it like sets up your board, special summons. And then a Tiger King for, I'm going into like Beast Warriors Beast. Tiger King, negate everything on the field except Beast Warriors, so pretty good to get over problematic cards, 101 for example, I don't know. And then a Diamond Dire because it's a beast, so Bujin Carnation has that restriction, you can only go into Beast, Beast Warrior, and Wing Beast type. So yeah, and I'd like to get Castell, but that's, I just can't get one right now. And then for like light requirements, Paladynamo and Omega, because they're good. Honor Arc, Exciton, like best rank 4s, don't need to explain them. Dweller's probably the next best. And then pretty much these last 3 you can run whatever you want, but I run a Black Ship because it gets over hands, and then the 1,000 damage could mean game, so there's that. And speaking of damage, Cowboy for games is always a thing, and Heartland Draco because
Heartland
2,000.
Draco for game.
Plus, you are gonna have Kaisers on the field and dead Tenkies, and when you have spell cards on the field, he can't be targeted for an attack. So this card can win games. That's it for my Bujins. I don't have a side deck at the moment, but it doesn't really matter. Whatever's relevant at locals, regionals, whatever you go to. And yeah, that's it for the Bujins.
Thank you guys. This has been YGO Lab signing off.